What's up, everybody? It's your boy Joshua Edwards, live from Brooklyn, New York. This is Joshua's Proximity. Look, if you're still drafting right now, I don't know what to tell you. I've been in 5 fantasy leagues and I have completed all my drafts. It's literally the last day before the NFL football season kicks off, and if you don't know where to go or who to listen to, just follow me on all my social media platforms, Joshua's Proximity. I'm giving you gems about what fantasy players need to be picked up, who need to be drafted, and who you need to stay away from. But let's go ahead and jump right into this episode. So this is a Carolina podcast. Like we originated in North Carolina. So that's where we're going to take this episode. Just right now, that's where we're going to turn to. So officially on Monday, the North Carolina UNC Chapel Hill played TCU. Now, everybody, including myself, was expecting Carolina to really put up more of a fight than what they did. The final score ended up being, if I'm not mistaken, it ended up being 48-14. TCU kind of just dominated the entire game. But the thing that really caught a lot of people's eyes, including myself, was the fact that Carolina looked really soft. Now, this is a Bill Belichick ran team. We know how Bill Belichick and Nick Saban usually runs their types of team. They're physical. They're going to be stout on defense. And the fact that he gave up 48 points, and it might be a bigger transition. You know, there is different nuances from college football, obviously, to the National Football League. But at the end of the day, football is football with minor tweaks and NIL deals and scholarships, etc. But I think a lot of us were surprised because we didn't expect what we saw. Like, Carolina came out the gates with a fantastic drive. I mean, the guy number 4, Hood, for the Tar Heels, looked like a promising back. I mean, if you just watch the first drive, of that game, you were automatically thinking, "Oh, yeah, this is Carolina. This is Bill Belichick. This is a team that you expect to be in the college football playoffs." But that is not what happened at all. As the times can continue to progress, the Carolinas were doing draws on 3rd and 4, Rambo Django. Shout out to my Shaw Bears. But it just kind of looked very stale. I don't know if they needed a new, maybe a quarterback change, but they have to get better offensively. And obviously defensively, I know that they're going to come around. It just takes a couple games usually for Bill Belichick. He even said it himself. He said it's going to take us about 3 to 4 games before I know exactly what we are and I know exactly what we can be. So that is definitely one of the biggest takeaways from this weekend when you just talk about the TCU Horned Frogs and how they looked versus the UNC Chapel Hill. It didn't look good. It's an eyesore to say the least. But I do want to transition. So we know the NFL season officially kicks off tomorrow night. I'm going to Manhattan to watch the game. Now, my wife is kind of iffy. She doesn't want me to go. Does want me to go. Blase, blase. I'll decide on if I want to go to Manhattan tomorrow night or not. But this is exactly where we're at. So you guys know about the whole Micah Parsons fiasco. Cowboys ended up trading him to the Green Bay Packers for Kenny Clark and obviously 2 first-round picks. But this is what I will say. If Jerry Jones is wrong, which a lot of us believe he will be wrong, this is going to be one of the worst trades in NFL history. Now, he said he traded Micah Parsons because they needed more help on the running game. They could not stop the running game. Well, you just traded away your best pass rusher. I understand edge rushers and pass rushers are necessarily good in the run game, but you don't trade away a Hall of Fame type of talent. This guy, Micah Parsons, is the only other guy outside of Reggie White who started their career with 12-plus sacks in their first 4 seasons. You don't trade away your best player in the organization. I mean, bar none. We all know Micah Parsons is a top 3, top 4 edge rusher, to say the least. At that makes him at least a top 10, top 12 player in the National Football League. These type of guys don't grow on home trees. I mean, you got him with the 11th pick. Obviously, that was maybe nobody really saw exactly what he would become. But you traded back. You ended up getting him, and it was the right selection. So, but that's kind of just where we're at. Now, if you don't know who's playing on Thursday night, here is the tell of the tape. You got the Cowboys versus Philadelphia Eagles. First time in 55 years that the Dallas Cowboys will be playing in Philly opening day. Now, there will be some fireworks. We know exactly what to expect. Thursday, 8 p.m. It's going to be on NBC and Peacock. But if you look at who was the number one overall player from this year, it was Saquon Barkley. We know exactly what the Eagles are going to do and what they're going to try to do. Now, Landon Dickerson, the guard for the Philadelphia Eagles, is back. He missed pretty much this entire offseason with knee surgery, kind of just scoping up his knee. And the Philadelphia opens up as 7.5-point favorites. But when you look at this graphic right here, Saquon Barkley was the best player last year. I understand Josh Allen won MVP, but this is voted on by the players. Saquon Barkley, number 1. Lamar Jackson, 2. Josh Allen, 3. Jamar Chase, 4. Mahomes, 5. Joe Burrow, 6. Henry, 7. Myles Garrett, 8. Jettas, 9. And Patrick Surtain, 10. But what this ultimately comes down to is who is going to stop the run. Is Kenny Clark everything that you said he's out to be? You traded for him. I understand that your pride came into equation when you thought you and Micah had something agreed upon as far as a contract negotiation went. But if this does not turn out well for the Dallas Cowboys, if this right here becomes the center of attention, if we see tomorrow night that they cannot stop the running game, if Saquon Barkley goes out there and rushes for 200-plus yards, this is going to fall on Jerry very, very heavily. We know that he is really the best running back, sideline to sideline, has game-breaking speed, and I look forward to it, man. So here's my pick for that game. I like the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, I will say I will take the Dallas Cowboys plus 7.5. That is not usually usual for a team of that type of caliber, the Cowboys and Eagles, to open up as a 7.5 point favorite. If I remember a couple years ago, the Dallas Cowboys played the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and that point spread was kind of large as well. And if you guys remember correctly, Tom Brady ended up winning that game through a deep pass to Antonio Brown on the right sideline. They ended up winning that game. But you don't normally see 7.5 point favorites week one, especially for a division game. We know division games are going to be tough. A.J. Brown talked about it. The coaching staff has talked about it. And it's going to be a ceremonial night for the Philadelphia Eagles. So I expect this game to be a lot closer than what the books are opening it up with. And also Friday night, we also got another game. So the Chargers versus the Kansas City Chiefs in Brazil. I'm going to go ahead and give you my pick for that. Give me Kansas City. I think Kansas City starts the season 1-0, but there is going to be a tight game. I think Justin Herbert is going to open up the playbook. He's going to throw the ball all over the yard. It's going to be some great games, at least the first 2 days, Thursday and Friday for the NFL. And once again, Josh's Proximity, baby. We out.